Welcome to the Casino Insiders, and I'm your host, Deacon Kane. Hey, everybody. Hope you guys had a great holiday that's coming up in a couple of days. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's in America, and for those of you that celebrate it out there around the world, happy Thanksgiving to you then. Okay, so I'm going to kind of get through my picks pretty quick today because I got two stories that came to me, were sent to me via our email, which is twocasinoinsiders@gmail.com. Okay, everybody? So I want to get to those as soon as I can, but it is time for what week is it? It is week 13 of the NFL. We were 7-6 last week, one of our worst weeks in a while. So that makes us 99-73-5, folks. Okay, that point spread really kicked our you-know-what this past week. Okay, so here we go. We got Bears going into Detroit on Thursday. They're plus 400 money line. Lions are negative 10-point favorites. Wow, minus 600. The over-under is 48.5. Well, the Lions destroyed me last week, even though there was like a 13-point. But this is a division rivalry. A division rivalry. There we go. Spit it out. And with that being said, this makes it a little more crazier. And Chicago's been playing, just good enough to lose, but keep it close. So I'm going to take the Bears plus the 10 points. I just don't think it's going to happen. Giants going to Dallas. Giants are plus 165 money line. Cowboys are minus 3.5 with a minus 195 money line. Over under is 37.5. Cowboys have some straight up ownage on the Giants. I think they've won like 8,972 straight. So I think I gotta go with, God, I hate saying this too, and I can't believe I am going to. You ready? Gotta go with the Cowboys, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. All right, the third game of the night is you got the warm weather, beautiful Florida, Miami Dolphins. They're plus 150 underdog. That's money line, obviously. Packers are minus 3.5 favorite, minus 175 money line. I mean, and the weather is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be snowing if I'm not mistaken. So, personally, I got to go with the Pack minus 3.5 here because, what was it? It's either 6, 7, or 8. Sorry, on my numbers, I just don't remember them right now. But it's either 6, 7, or 8 that the Dolphins have not won in temperatures under, 30 degrees or 35 degrees, and like 6 or 7 or 8 games. They're got a huge losing streak, so we'll have to see what happens, all right? You've got the Raiders going into Kansas City. Raiders are plus 550. Money line, Chiefs are minus 12 favorite, minus 900. You've got the over-under of 42.5 points. And I got to take the the Chiefs minus 12 because the Raiders are just ho-hum. Now, hopefully they can step it up because it is the Chiefs. We'll have to see. But I am taking the Chiefs minus 12. Colts minus 2.5 over, here we go. Colts Pats going into New England. That's it. Spit it out. Colts are favored by 2.5. Minus 145 money line. Pats are 125 money line. Over under is 42.5, folks. And the Colts, gotta take the Colts on the 2.5. New England's been having a really hard time of it. Jared Mayo just hasn't been getting it done up there, but then he's had a lot of crazy injuries. So he also finally gave Drake May a chance. They actually looked a little bit better with May, so we'll see what happens. All right, so Steelers go into Cincinnati. God, this is probably my tough pick of the week. And here's why. Steelers have been playing good ball, but they are beat up. As you saw them play the Browns last week, and they lost to the Browns, which they never should have, let's be honest. You've got the Bengals, who have been playing great ball, but just can't find a win anywhere. Okay? Here's how it is. Steelers are plus 130 money line. Bengals are a -3 and a -150 money line. The over-under is 46.5. You know what? I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take the Steelers in Cincinnati just due to the fact that I think they'll step it up and play a little ball because of the way that they looked last week. We're almost halfway through, folks. Here we go. Chargers go into the ATL. Chargers are -2.5 favorite, -130 money line. Falcons are a plus 110. Over under is 47.5. Ooh, this one is a tough one for me. What Falcon teams are going to show up? This is my second tough pick of the week. The Chargers are favored by 2.5 points, 130 money line. Falcons plus 110. Over under is 47.5. You know, this is going to be an interesting game due to the fact that the Falcons are playing at home, and it's like, which team are we going to get? Which Kirk Cousins are we going to get? It is a West Coast team going to the East Coast, so that 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock game is going to be a little bit crazy here. But I think I'm going to take the Falcons plus 2.5. Okay? You've got the Seahawks, who are favored by 2 points, -125 money line, going into the New York Jets, who are plus 105. Over under is 41.5. Jets plus 2. You know, again, here we have it. The East Coast, West Coast, 10 a.m., 1 p.m. God, this is going to be another tough one. I'm taking the Jets plus 2. You heard me say a little bit of something like that earlier, but I'm definitely taking the Jets plus 2. All right, we got the Texans -5, -225 money line. Going into Jacksonville plus 190, 43.5 is the over and under. Texans need to step up or they're going to lose this division. Let's just be straightforward and honest there. I'm going to take the Texans -150, which CJ Stroud is going to show up. He's doing the same thing that he did last year in the middle of the season and just straight up choke. Now we're starting to get towards the tail end, and is he going to choke again? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, here we go. We have the Cardinals plus 150 going into Minnesota. Minnesota's favored by 3.5 with a -175 money line. Over-under is 45.5. You know what? I'm going to take the Vikings on this one. I know it's not any surprise to anybody, but I'm going to go -3.5 and take the Vikings. Nothing special, just that. Titans versus Washington Commanders. Titans are plus 210 underdog. That's money line. Washington -5.5. -250. Over under is 44.5. I think I'm going to take Washington and go with the -5.5 points. All right, everybody. Now we got the Buccaneers going into Carolina. Another division rivalry. Buccaneers are favored by -6, -250 money line. Panthers are plus 210 money line. Over and under is 46.5. Bucks in this game. You got to go with the Bucks -6. But I'll tell you what, Panthers showed me something last week, and if they can have a good end of the season, like the last 4 or 5 games that they play, they might be a surprise shocker next year, folks. I'm just going to throw that out there, all right? Now we got Rams at Saints. The Rams are favored by -2.5, -145 money line. Saints are what are they? Plus 125 money line. That's kind of interesting. The over and under is 49.5. You know, this has got to be a no-brainer. I'm not sure what the injuries are for the Saints, but Saints plus 2.5. Eagles Ravens. Eagles going into Baltimore are a plus 140 money line. Ravens are favored by -3, minus 165. Okay? The over-under is 50.5. This is going to be a crazy game because the Eagles are playing okay. They haven't really played anybody to date. Now they're playing against a tough Ravens ball club. I got to take the Ravens -3. All right. Now this one is your Sunday Night Football game. You got the 49ers, my team, the greatest team that has ever graced the field, except for this year, it seems like. Just being true. 49ers are plus 250 going into Buffalo, playing the Bills, -7, point favorite, with a minus 260 money line. Ooh. Over and under is 44.5. Got to stick with my 49ers. +7. 49ers. Let's see what happens. Hopefully our defense can play. Our second and third string need to step up. That's all there is to it. And then your Monday Night Football game. Yeah, anytime you have the Browns in prime time, it's bleh, but just saying, okay? Browns plus 215 go into Denver, play the Broncos, who are -5.5, -260. This one is, the over and under is a -41.5. You got to just take the Broncos, because I said I would never take the Browns again, even though they screwed me over last week against the Steelers, -5.5 points. Okay? All right, folks. So that is the quick conclusion to Week 13. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, sorry, I was having a moment there. All right. Now, the first story, I'm going to pull it up right now. Where is it? The first story is about a casino dealer, okay? And the casino dealer got caught stealing, okay? Let's see. Here's the headline. Ex-casino dealer accused of stealing from pot more than a dozen times. Okay? So to me, I think that may or may not be they were playing poker. Okay, that's what I'm assuming. Okay, folks. This happened in Cleveland. A former casino dealer in Ohio has been charged with skimming from the pot more than a dozen times this summer. How much the one-time poker room dealer at the Jack Cleveland Casino is accused of stealing? It isn't spelled out in court records. The 51-year-old man of North Olmsted, Ohio, pleaded not guilty on November 15th, okay, just a week or so ago, to violating casino gaming laws and misdemeanor theft. He's due back in court for another hearing in the early December. A message-seeking comment was left with an attorney on Monday. Authorities began investigating after a poker player accused the dealer of stealing from the pile of chips being wagered during a hand in September. According to the records from the Ohio Casino Control Commission, which regulates casinos and investigates gambling crimes, the casino reviewed the video and found other instances where he stole from the table. According to the commission, he was fired a day later. Court records show he is accused of stealing 14 times since August. That's just August, folks. So this is kind of scary. I've heard stories about dealers getting popped and getting caught. I mean, stealing chips and so on and so forth. And they do prosecute them. They don't mess around. Because for you to get a gaming license, it takes a lot. You got to have a background check. And much, much more that I have no clue, and it's above my pay grade. So, with that being said, I mean, you sign stuff that says you're not going to steal, or else it could be worse for you. Okay? That is the first story. I would love for you guys to give me a little bit of feedback if you guys have ever thought that the dealer or the casino was stealing from the table, regardless of what it is or where it is or any way it is. I'm just kind of curious to hear your stories out there. Again, that's 2casinoinsiders@gmail.com. Now, the second story is, this one is from unknown. Okay, they did not want their name stated nor gender. So if I say he or she or it or thing, please understand I don't know what the actual gender is. Okay, want to make that clear. Okay, very clear. Okay, so we're going to say this person unknown went into a casino, and they had been playing a specific games in high limits. Okay, which is usually higher denominations. You pay more, you win more, lose more, so on and so forth. For hours upon hours, drinking, so on and so forth. So it's the wee hours of the morning, like 6, 7 a.m. All right? So with that being said, it being 6 or 7 a.m., he or she stated that she had to go to the bathroom and apparently asked one of the casino slot people and security guards if they could watch it for 5 minutes while she went to the bathroom. Here was their answer. No, we cannot watch that because we do not have enough staff here to watch your machine for 5 minutes. So you can use the restroom. You cannot do that. And she's all, even though I've played probably about 15,000 on this machine, you're telling me that I cannot do that? She's all, yeah, you cannot do that. You can turn your chair around, but we don't take any responsibility. So he turned his chair around, took the money out, left her card in. Okay, like I said, I'm going to change the genders because I don't know what gender it is. And went to the restroom. Okay, real quick. Okay, came back out. And this is what happened. As she was walking up to the game, she was a little bit distance away. A lady sat down, and this person, male or female, was yelling at her, "Hey, that's my machine. Get off it. You pulled my card out." Her card was in there. And as he's doing that, the person purposely put their money in, because there was no money on the machine, threw it in there, spun, and won the grand. For those of you that know what a grand is, on most slot machines, that's the highest amount of money that you can make on that slot machine. Okay? So, you ready for this? The grand was 79,000 and change. So, as you can imagine, he got a little bit pissed off. And when I mean pissed off, I mean pissed off. Okay? The person got handcuffed and thrown out and banned from this casino. Okay? Now, they didn't say the actual name of the casino, and I may be missing something here, so I haven't really researched this name. But Smoking Mountain, I don't know if that's right or wrong. Please understand. Maybe they just didn't want to give up the full name. I don't know. Okay, everybody, just so you know, Smoking Mountain. Now, I don't know if that's a real casino or not, if they're just saying that and there's clues in there to figure out what the actual name of the casino is. All right? But, hey, since I got my handy-dandy computer right here, let's see if we can come up with it. Kind of wanted to do this with y'all. Smoking Mountain. Can you hear me typing? Oh, wait. No, not the Smoky Mountains. Oh, come on. Casino. Here's Cherokee. No, that's not it. Because I know for a fact that they are not in North Carolina because they said it was on the West Coast. So, Smoking Hill. On West Coast. Let's see. Okay, there's a Rolling Hills Casino in Corning. That just doesn't seem right. Corning is up I-5, so I don't know if that's correct or not. You've also got one in Lincoln City, Oregon. No, that's not it. Blah, 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 blah. Spirit Mountain. I don't know. What other mountain in California? Let's see. Let's stick with the mountain. There seems to be something there with the mountain. So, casinos in California that have mountain in the name. Alright, so we got quite a few actually. We got Diamond Mountain Casino, which is in Susanville, California. We've got Eagle Mountain Casino, which is in Porterville, California, but that's down south. Fantasy Springs in Indio, that's down south as well, but that doesn't have it. Blah, blah, blah. Who else? No, that's not mountain. That's not mountain. That's not mountain. Diamond Mountain, I said that already. Eagle Mountain, I already said that. That's way down yonder. Window breaks. Feather Falls, that's interesting. Gold Country, Grayton. Hard Rock Casino. Wait a minute. Hard Rock Casino. The Morgan's Hotel Group includes the Hard Rock Hotel brand west of the Mississippi, including Texas, California, Australia, wow, and Vancouver, British Columbia. All right. The Seminole Tribe of Florida owns and operates all. And what's the name of this one? You ready, folks? Fire Mountain. Hey-wee. So it is the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino at Fire Mountain. Interesting. Well, I'm not sure if that's the casino or not, but that just kind of seems to be the one that it may or may not be. So, another something we got to get back to you all in regards to. Interesting. Paiute Palace. No, that's in Bishop, Indio, Shasta. Pitt River Casino. I'm just kind of running through this. Siskiyou, Rain Rock. Red Earth Casino? I don't know. Imperial. That's way down yonder. Red Hawk. Could it be Red Hawk? And they're just really... I don't know. Anyway, I'm done looking at these. No, it wouldn't be that. All right. So... what are your thoughts in regards to that? Email me about that and let's talk, or, have a little chat. Because to be upfront, I am extremely, extremely interested in knowing if that is what has happened or what your experience is, okay? Now, person sent a PS which I had not read yet, so excuse me here. I'm just going to go through it real quick. All right. Okay. Interesting. So the person was at another casino and was talking to some folks, and they stated in here that this is kind of interesting. That the same casino, and I will say that it was a name that I did research and that I did find right here, right now. You guys know exactly which one it is, okay? And they said that this person that they were talking to said that it is extremely feels like more of a business transaction than having a staff that cares about you. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. Because as we all know, casinos really don't care about you unless they can get your money, or if you're an elite member or a platinum member or a quintuple diamond member or a titanium member, whatever it is, right? So that's actually really interesting that they sent that in afterwards. How they actually talked to this person in regards to that casino. Okay, so it's up to you guys to figure it out. But it is a Northern California casino. And I think that's it. The one that I just said. Okay? So would love to hear your thoughts on that casino. All right, everybody. Well, I want to talk about our wonderful sponsor. That is Liquid Nitro Energy Drink. Yeah. Oh, I love Liquid Nitro Energy Drink, especially the low-carb one. You guys got to try it, got to get it. If you're interested in getting it, hey, let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can in regards to getting some orders from my buddy, okay? And always check out Deuces, the shop, and you can get your good old swag. And don't forget about getting your wonderful books in regards to Baccarat, Roulette, and Blackjack, folks. So from me to you, Deuces.